Well, she was like, hey, I'll give you a week, you can either stay or you can leave. And y'all, that had like just tore my soul apart. I'm like, ma'am, you don't know what I'm going through right now. What's good, y'all? It's your girl Allie, and this is my first YouTube video ever that I am going to be publishing out to y'all. So this is a new journey for me, and I hope you stick around for this journey together so we can learn more about each other and whatnot. And yeah, stick around. So my name is Allison. I am 24 years old, and I graduated college May 2020 in kinesiology exercise science. And what I'm planning to do with that is to open a sports performance center, fitness center, also a physical therapy center, all in one. So like a little all in one stop shop, all right? So getting so long as that, I was in school for like 7 years, and finding out that I have to pick up my GPA to go to get more school. And y'all, more school costs more money. Mind y'all, I've taken out student loans to be able to get through school. So yeah, for me to pick up my GPA to go to grad school to become a physical therapist, I'm going to need some extra money. So we're going to see about like scholarships and whatnot, and seeing about how I could get some extra money to do what I want to do, which is to become an entrepreneur. Well, I am becoming an entrepreneur. So, yeah, that's a little bit about me. I did not go to school for business at all, y'all. I got zero experience. Well, had zero experience with business until like I've been doing my little research. But other than that, I did not go to school for business. I went to school for kinesiology, which is the study of the human movement. So where did my inspiration or drive come from to want to become a physical therapist? So my inspiration came from family members. It came from getting fired. It came from wanting more out of life. And it also came from speaking to my elementary school principal that I bumped into. So two family members that actually instilled like entrepreneurship in me is my papa and my mom. So I'll start my papa first. My papa, he has a automobile shop. My papa has a auto repair shop, and basically he does body work on cars, like paint jobs and body work. If somebody got hit, he can like pull the frame out or whatever. So my papa, I think I only saw my papa work once for somebody in his life. Other than that, he's been working for himself like all my life, and that was pretty cool. I was like, man, you get to work for yourself and have his own little place, and he get to provide for himself. And he works hard to be able to live on his like own terms. He could go to work when he want. Mind you, he have like a schedule to get cars in and out. But other than that, that's a plus. Besides having somebody nag at you or they want you to break your back, he has done that for himself. And he has an independence providing for himself. And he also gets to do something that he loves, y'all, which is working on cars, which is a good thing. Doing something that, or working towards something that makes you happy, makes you a happy person overall. And I totally agree with that. 100%. The second person of my family members that inspired me to become an entrepreneur is my mom. So my mom, she's a hardworking woman. She has been providing for us like all my life. Shout out to my mom and my papa. But she's been cooking really good all my life, and I still love her cooking. She has the best cooking, hands down. Um, so whenever I was little, she would go to my papa on her side of the family. My papa or her dad's. She would make plates for her dad's company that he worked for, and people loved her food. And me and my siblings were got to help her to make plates or help like plate up foods and stuff, which was awesome. And getting to see my mom deliver that and make people happy and talk about her food was really good, like a good feeling for me. And I wasn't even her. So, but I just could tell the joy that my mom has for cooking and be able to be a service to others. So that is another reason why I am becoming an entrepreneur, or that's a reason of my journey for becoming an entrepreneur, because of, you know, hard work, providing for yourself, um, doing something that you love to do without being grumpy, like, oh, I have to go to work or whatever. Those are some good reasons to become an entrepreneur in my book. Getting fired has opened up doors for me that I didn't see coming, um like at all. I didn't get fired not just once, not just twice, but 3 times, y'all. I got fired from 3 different jobs, all for unreasonable causes in my book. It's not like I did anything bad, but I'm gonna give you a little breakdown on the story that, or the stories, a little story time, that what the reasons why I got fired. So the first job I ever had was working at this entertainment industry, or in the entertainment industry, at this company called Quarters, which is now closed. It was a cool little job. I was like 15, 16, working there as a party host. So I would just serve people like pizza, making sure people have a good time, making sure that if someone needed something, I was there to provide for them and whatnot. Y'all, the tips was good there, very good. But um, I ended up getting fired over, I would say, like performance wise. I guess you could say like a performance type of task. In my opinion, I was doing good. People loved me. The people that were serving loved me, but I guess to them, they just wanted a reason to fire me. I guess, I don't know, but basically they were saying that, I don't say too slow, but they wanted me. I don't even know. It's been so long, like 16 years old. I'm 24 now, so it's so long ago. But I do remember I got fired for like a performance issue, whatever. I think they just wanted to let people go. Anyways, I ended up getting fired from Minchie's frozen yogurt. I was like, I want to say 17 at the time ish, 17-ish, whatever. But y'all, I got fired over a freaking waffle cone. Yes, a freaking waffle cone. So it was me and another coworker that got fired. So mind y'all, we were closing. It was closing time basically, and this family come in. It was like a family of 4 or whatever. It was the lady, her husband, her son, and the lady. So they come in, they get the yogurt, but she had caused issues of wanting a waffle cone. Mind y'all, it was closing time. We only had like 1 or 2 waffle cones left. I think her husband and her son took the last 2. And she got upset because we unplugged the waffle machine and we were not going to make any more because it was closing time. Y'all, it's a process to close. If you know, you know. It's a process to close down stuff, especially with the waffle machine, because it's already hot and we had to wait for it to cool down to clean, and we was not about to wait to do that. It was dang near closing time. Well, it was closing time. Like, you should never came in during closing time. But yeah, so we ended up serving them or whatever. Found out the next day we got fired over waffle cone. So that was unreasonable cause right there. I recently got fired. That was like when I was 17 from Minchie's. But I recently got fired from Orange Theory. And I'm really upset with the person that fired me. I still am, but I let it go. But y'all, I've been only there for 3 weeks, and mind y'all, I was hustling. So I was working at this other company called Kids Strong, and I was working at Orange Theory at the same time during my graduation season. Y'all, that's a whole nother story. But graduation season for me was a crunch time. Graduating from college was super crunch. And yeah, I guess it was already stressful, but I give you the rundown on that little situation. So I ended up getting on with Orange Theory because I needed to make some more money to be able to provide for myself. All right. So I loved Orange Theory. I was working as a front desk receptionist, which was really pretty cool. I got to be able to see the coaches like welcome the people, tell them what workouts or what the goal of the workout was for the day. I got to see people work out, and I got to like call people to be like, hey, you owe us money. not really owe us money, but hey, are you coming back? Or hey, can you update your card or whatever? So I was doing that type of job with Orange Theory. Mind you, I was not supposed to become a front desk receptionist. I was actually supposed to become a coach, but they were like, hey, you can become a front desk receptionist and then work your way up whenever we feel that you're comfortable, whenever you're ready. Y'all, mind you, I was working another job and I was graduating during the same time. And yeah, so I've been only at Orange Theory for 3 weeks. The manager of the location I was working at, she ended up firing me because I wasn't, I guess, as confident in answering the phone and whatnot. And y'all, it comes with time to be able to not mess up. Like, I didn't want to stumble my words or whatever. And y'all, we had like a little sheet. Yes, that helped, but still, you want to make it seem authentic. You don't want to seem like a computer talking off of a thing and then pausing for so long or whatever. So, y'all, she ended up she ended up calling me to her or to the office and be like, hey, you've been here for XYZ long. Y'all, I only been there for 3 weeks. I've been there for 3 weeks, and I feel like that was not enough time to be able to be like, all right, to just grasp everything. So it's more than just answering the phones there. You gotta like do so much stuff. But she did not like the fact that I answered the phone a certain way or had questions. I think I had a question. But anyways, she didn't like the fact that I was having a little bit of issues on the phone. And y'all, I cried in this lady's face. I literally bawled in her face because I was really hurt. And it's just like, really, really hurt. She only gave me, well, she was like, hey, I'll give you a week. You can either stay or you can leave. And y'all, that had like just tore my soul apart. I'm like, ma'am, you don't know what I'm going through right now. You don't know. And you're going to just come and throw this information on me. I'm trying to provide for myself to make sure I can survive. And you're going to tell me that I have a week to get it together. I did not like that. And y'all, this year, I ended up finding out that she got fired from Orange Theory, which was great because karma, the universe, works so well in your favor. It works well in my favor. So it got back to her. And I ended up finding out she got fired because I was working and she got fired from the general manager because I was working out at Crunch and I had saw him at Crunch, or the general manager at Crunch. I was like, oh wow, that's really shocking. Y'all, she was causing problems at the location I was at. And it's really crazy. Like, don't treat nobody wrong, don't treat nobody disrespectfully. Like, treat someone with respect, work with people, because you don't know what they're going through. There could be so much stress in this world, y'all. But some people don't care. Some people don't understand, and they don't want to understand. But yeah. So getting fired from there. Well, I ended up just saying, "Hey, I don't want to come back." Let go. I was like, you know what? This is not for me. It's not meant for me to be here then. So I just took it as that, y'all. I was still hurt for like a little while. Once getting fired from somewhere is like, man, forget y'all. Like, y'all did this to me. Now I gotta go find somewhere, or I gotta like pull myself together, not feel as broken down as what you made me to be. So I got fired from there. I would say fired, but let go from there. So that's another reason I just could not deal with like saying like for unreasonable causes at that. Like, I'm not about to get let go or keep getting in the same pattern or loop of stuff because of a company or whatever. I don't have time for that. Another reason I want to become an entrepreneur is wanting more out of a job. So yes, I'm pretty sure you can relate with me because some jobs do not care about your well-being. Some jobs do not care what you got going on. And that, like, if you want to take off for whatever reason, they be like, hey, no, we need you. And sometimes, like with me, I was with this company, I was at a grocery store, I was working in a bakery, and like it was only a handful of us, like probably 4 or 5 of us back there, but not all at once, but it's like alternating. But y'all, if I wanted to take off at a certain time because of X, Y, and Z, or hey, I want to go on vacation. Hey, I want to, take off for the day to go to a birthday party or gathering. I could not because, oh, they need me. We need you here. If you leave, we'll fire you. What? Goodbye. I did not like that. I wanted more out of just my own time, like taking care of me. Like if I wanted a mental day off with this, if I want a mental day, I'm going to take that day. Okay. So y'all take those mental days. I definitely highly recommend it. Jobs will not care, especially if they already showing they do not care. Getting hours reduced was another thing I did not like, and I wanted to get out of that. So, like, working with companies or working part-time or whatever and having your hours reduced because they need to stay in a certain range of hours, that is so trash, y'all. Because, like, how can you provide for yourself if my hours are getting cut? How am I going to provide for myself if my hours are getting cut? There's no way. So, I cannot deal with that. No. No. Yeah, and not being happy was another reason, or another reason for me wanting to like search what do I want more of, or what do I want. Okay, so like working for companies, the companies I worked for in the past, some of them, I did not like the fact that I just wasn't happy. Like working at the grocery store, I was happy with customer service. Yes, I'm thankful for those skills that I got, but I just was not happy. This is not what I wanted to do. Um, so I really recommend that you find something that you love to do or want to get to know to do and work towards that. Don't stay stuck, y'all. Do not stay stuck. Get out and be happy somewhere else. You do not have to be where you are permanently. You can find ways to be happy, not in the situation that you are in. Okay? I am rooting for you. Find something else. Do entrepreneurship. This is why I'm just showing you my journey where I am now. Like this is like my journey from the years I'm looking back. I'm like, man, really? I was not happy. And I found some jobs that I was happy with, like working at this company called Kid Strong. I did like Orange Theory besides that manager. I liked working at this company called Exporter Fitness or LA Fitness. I really love that. And that's like finding something that you enjoy doing is worth it. And that's what I loved whenever I started to like dig deep into what I wanted more of. Um, so I wanted more of what I went to school for, like fitness, sports performance, all that jazz. Um, I just worked towards that, or the little field that I saw myself in. Um, y'all, and also COVID was the reason COVID messed everything up. Like that year, COVID-19, 2020 was not it. I'm pretty sure it wasn't it for you. But y'all, we are thriving now. It's 2023, baby. 20, wait, 20, 2023. Anyways, it's 2023 and we are thriving now. So forget 2020. But y'all, 2020 has taught a lot of us so many different things about ourselves. We got to dig deep into like being creative, like just being creative, just being more with family, relationships, whatever it was in 2020. That was kind of a upside of it, but like staying inside all the time, it was kind of like, ooh, I want to get out. But y'all, 2020 has also helped me realize my passion even more. So I was training my sister and she had great results from me training her. It had brought out my passion even more of wanting to become or see about not physical therapy, but see about personal training. So I want to say 2021 is when I started my certification, but I had to do a pause because I couldn't afford it anymore. And now this year I am able to afford it. So I am getting certified this year. I'm getting certified this year, baby. Whenever I was working at Esporta Fitness or LA Fitness, I bumped into my elementary school principal. I was working as a front desk receptionist. I would check people in, make sure that people were paying for their memberships and this and that. But y'all, I bumped into my elementary school principal and I told her my goals. This was last year of 2020. It was like early in the year. Whenever I was working in Sporta, and I was telling her my goals, what do I see myself, what do I see myself doing, and she was like, you should go to school for business. I'm like, school? I don't know if I want to do more school. I'm tired of school currently because I've been going to school since I got out of high school. To do more school? No. That was the pause. Well, not, I wouldn't say no, but it was a pause for me because I didn't really see myself going to school for business. I saw myself going to school for physical therapy. So if I was to do more school, it was going to be physical therapy, getting into physical therapy school. So I was like, I don't know about business school. So I ended up like doing some research, and I was like, well, if I want to do, and if I want to have the goals that I want to achieve, I'm going to have to see about business. So I was like, let me do a little research. I researched on Google. I went to the library. I did all of that jazz. And the library is such a helpful resource, y'all. Use the library for anything. So I went to the library, and I was like searching for books about business, marketing, especially because I didn't know anything about like how to market. So I was looking into marketing, whatever, and I ended up bumping into or seeing about the business librarian that they have at the library here where I am. And I was like, wow, I didn't even know they had a business librarian, which is pretty cool. The business librarian was very, and still is very helpful. I go to them every time that I need something business related. And they are so helpful, y'all. Like, when I tell you super helpful, like, I didn't think just me like asking a question would get me to where I am today. So this business librarian told me that, hey, you should see about LSU Tiger Bootcamp, this bootcamp for entrepreneurs. And I was like, oh, cool, that seems cool. Y'all, that thing was $300. To take the class was $300. I was like, Lord, I don't know where I'm gonna get this $300 from, but I really, really, really want to take this course or this camp. The camp lasts 6 weeks. I did end up getting to the course. Y'all, let me tell you a little rundown about this. So I was praying, and y'all, I didn't really have that much money back then, sometime last year. I just did not have it. But y'all, God is amazing. God is beyond what you can think. I ended up getting a scholarship awarded for me to be able to take the boot camp. Y'all, all I paid was $50. $50, which is amazing. Prayer does work. The universe does work in your favor. It works in my favor as well. Like, whatever you seek, you will get. Whatever you desire will eventually come to you. So stay prayed up. You got this. But anyways, I got awarded a scholarship, y'all. I was super happy that I ended up bumping into the librarian or asking for help. Asking for help can take you a long way. And I ended up taking the course, and I've learned so much from that course, from like starting up to getting finance, doing a business plan, all of that jazz. Learning about like the LSBCD, like Business Development Center, Louisiana Business Development Center. Y'all, like those little, like, just asking for help can really take you a long way. And if I did not go to that boot camp, I probably wouldn't know anything about the resources that the state provides for us for free. You get so many resources from the library. Like, I find out about this conference about getting finances or startup finances. Y'all, it was amazing. It was free. I got free food. All I had to do was sign up. I didn't have to pay anything. And I got to network with like other little companies. I got to see where people are in their journey, and especially at the boot camp as well. It's like networking is key because you get to see the same faces over and over, and you get to just share your growth with other companies or other places, which is pretty cool. So I definitely highly recommend that you get out more and you just start talking to people, whatever it may be. Like, if somebody sees you light up, that makes them like, oh my gosh, you can do this. And I believe you can do this too. I can do this as well. It's just all about just getting started, just believing. y'all. And I used YouTube, I used Google to be able to like get a little bit more information about becoming an entrepreneur, marketing, all that jazz. So use your free resources besides pay thousands of dollars to go get information that somebody did by researching free stuff on their own. Where am I currently on my entrepreneurship journey? I am currently a startup business. I did get my LLC January of this year, 2023. So we got it, and we're going places. So I'm thankful for that. I just thank God for just making things work. But yeah, I ended up getting my LLC this year. Got my EIN. So right now I'm in the startup phases, but we will be taking off this year, baby. I don't know how. I don't know, like where, like what's gonna happen, but I do know the steps I need to take to be able to take off. Where do I see myself by the end of this year of 2023? I definitely see my business plan being finalized. I see or visualize that I've got my logo made. I got more clientele. I have my website made. I have a marketing strategy. Um, I have financed. I got financed, grants. Like y'all, I'm just ready to just see this thing flourish that I visioned. So your business by the end of this year or whatever year you may be watching this, leave your comments down below in the video. I definitely want to know. I will be responding. And I root for you. I'm cheering you on. You got this. We got this. So stick around for this journey. Thank you for staying around. Please like and subscribe, y'all. And let me know what you want next. Peace. So leave it. Leave your comment. Dang it. Where do you